Who pays for the first date?
I was talking to my friends about this, but it's whoever asked the other person out.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
right.
that's it. So if the guy asked the girl, then you should probably pay for it. But if I asked you out, then I would pay for it, obviously.
Or maybe like half and half, but like the guy pay for the main dish and then I will buy you go out for the dessert like ice cream or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, I like ice cream. So, what is about if the guy doesn't pay? What does it tell you about the guy?
But
just
if
like,
the guy didn't
I
want to
forgot
pay,
my wallet at home.
Yeah,
I was like, no, that's too much.
I mean, like it's done. It's done on the first date.
Yeah, done on the first day.
Then there's no second date after
No,
that.
of course.
So let's say in Asia, it's kind of more established that the man pays all the time,
Right.
and the girl doesn't feel uncomfortable with it. But if a guy pays for you all the time, would you feel uncomfortable, or how does it make you feel?
It really depends, but maybe if the guy is from a culture where it is like supposed to go like that, then I wouldn't feel uncomfortable because I know that it doesn't feel uncomfortable to him.
Yeah.
I guess.
Same.
Okay. How would you guys feel if like the guy asked you to pay all the time?
All the time? No, not all the time. The same, I will be like not very comfortable of in pay all the time. I don't want to pay all the time also, yeah.
Yeah, I think the same. When I don't like the guy, I pay first. I say, oh, I'm paying here, and bye-bye. Never see you again.
Maybe you can start making a move, you know?
Yeah, duh. She's like, no, I'm not gonna.
So that's not gonna change?
No, I'm old school. I'm an old school Cal, but you're an open-minded.
I've asked the guy out. I've been like, you want to go? But
Did
they've
you pay
always
for stuff?
no, but because they've always offered to pay anyways. So
Man always pays.
And usually the girls, they let you pay, or did you had a situation where the girl says like, oh no, let me treat you?
Bro, I wish I was that lucky. And there's never had the opportunity. No. A sugar mama would be nice, but it doesn't happen often, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
It's rare to come, yeah.
Yeah.
I would say I'm like old school, so I would pay for the first date. So.
And if you have drinks after the, let's say, dinner, do you feel like it's your responsibility to pay it, or do you think like you kind of wait what she's gonna do?
You know, I feel like I sort of take the role of paying for the drinks too. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So no gender equality here.
No.
What if he says like, men paid for the first date the last 100 years, now it's time for the girls, the females to, yeah.
You know what? If he
Their
says
partner.
that, I'd be like, sure.
Yeah.
at least it's a reason.
Yeah.
You know, like if he's just like, I'd be like, no.
No.
If it was a joke, then I'd
Yeah.
be like, yeah, but then that means you get the second one. You know, I think it's funny. Just be like half and half
Half and
equal.
half is
It's
equal,
equality.
it's okay. But if the guys didn't want to pay at the first date, I was like, okay, you left your money or you don't have the money.
Yeah.
So how you do it?
How do I do it? Usually I just try to meet girls organically in like bars or in parks on stuff, and then, you know, that could be like the first date and all that stuff.
Okay, but drinks are also not that cheap, isn't it? Like,
No. See, usually, like the last couple dates I've been on, usually I would cover like the dinner, and then you have the second round, the icha. Then the girl usually buys buys all the drinks on tap.
Okay. I hope the each hour goes well then. Yeah.
Well, yeah, like I said earlier, if the first round, when it's dinner and I don't really like the girl, I'm just trying to get some of my money back.
It's 2023, so maybe some girls feel offended if you go in the traditional role and want to go for it and pay.
Everything's subjective at this point nowadays. I don't think they're capable, obviously, but if I'm offering to take you out on a date, I will be paying. I won't be like making you do anything about that, but I mean, if they want to and they want to be like girl boss, I appreciate that, and then I'd take it for sure.
These days, like a lot of times when the guy pays, it makes the girl feel uncomfortable because then she thinks like she owns him something. And now in Asia, it's like a big topic.
Yeah.
What do you think about the cultural, let's say, blockade, or what is behind the mindset?
In Korea, it's very common for people to like always just have one person pay and then have the next person pay. So like I know in my country it's very different, but I have noticed that a lot here. I think people need to get used to like just Venmo or something like that.
Yeah.
I think that splitting bill or like Dutch pay here, I think that people need to get more used to that.
If you don't know the person, and then let's say she asks you out, then who should pay then?
She should pay, if I agree, if I continue my with my logic. But I think you can just ask, oh, do you want me to pay, or just be like a gentleman? Oh, I'm gonna go to the toilet and just pay. And I think if you don't like the date, you don't have to pay. But if you like and you want a second one, it's depend.
And if you both don't like the date, then it's 50-50?
Okay.
원래 데이트 하면 누구 계산해요?
돈이 많은 사람이.
돈 많은 거, 돈 없는 거 이거 잘 물으면 누구 계산해요?
먼저 카드를 내미는 사람이 그냥.
In my country, in the U.S., I don't know, it kind of depends. Like, I think most people, if you're going out on a date or if you're just hanging out with a group of friends, I think like splitting for the first date or having whoever asked out the first person, like I said earlier, like pay is probably the norm.
Like dinner or something lunch for her to make satisfied. So like, and I can pay for, like I like it doesn't mean it's waste for me. So yeah. So.
데이트 계산.
첫 번째 데이트 계산. 애매한데.
한국에서 남자 맨날 먼저 계산하는 게 아니에요?
그게 맞는 것 같습니다. 그것도.
이거 좋은 점은 아니면 어떻게 생각하세요?
저는 나쁘지 않다 생각해요. 그러니까 어차피 무조건 남자 맨날 사는 것도 아니고 어차피 한번 남자가 사면 그 다음 데이트 때는 또 여자분이 사고 하니까 이렇게 번갈아 가면서 하면은 좋은 것 같습니다.
다음 데이트 누가 계산해야 해요?
모르겠어요. 어제 제가 샀으니까 오늘 얘가 사겠죠.
서로 번갈아 가면서 한 번씩 사주는 게 좋은 것 같습니다.
You cook and then you also make the food for her?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay.
Sweet guy.
Sweet guy, yeah.
To get her, heart, yeah.
Men paid like many years, like always first date. It's weird that it's even a question maybe, but don't you think it's time for a change?
I don't think so. Yeah.
Just stays like that?
Yeah. And I'm from Indonesia, and back at my place, the guy always pay for the first date. It's uncommon for us for like split bill, but for me it's okay on the first date, but the guys always pay for the first date in my country. So
it shouldn't even be a question, right?
yeah.